As we found out with our research, there aren't really specific genres you can pin to all short films because as it is, it's short and it doesn't really give you enough time to expand on or create a genre. We kind of went for the crime and social realism route, which is not it's not 100% any one of those genres. It's kind of a mix between the two. The crime comes from the flashback scenes where we see the character get up to all kinds of mischief, some crimes to some stupid drunken activities, and that's where the social kind of realism comes in. It's playing to the stereotype that young men in our kind of target audience are binge drinking teenagers who just go out and do stupid things. Obviously the crime is then reinforced with the policeman, and unlike most kind of short films and films in general where the good guy or the cop or the policeman is catches the criminal and there's some sort of justice. In our film there is no justice, it's led up to a twist at the end, which I found that in short films that is the best way to kind of make a point, rather than, because you don't have as much time to make a point, you can't build up to a big kind of ending without leading someone off one alley and completely going the other way, and that seems the best way to do it. In our short films, like I research things like In the Meadow, where a couple were taking a nice walk in the country and then out of nowhere the couple gets shot. I did not see it coming and it was quite hard hitting to watch, which I felt at that point we were going to have some sort of major twist. I would have liked to have a darker twist maybe, but my group didn't want to do that. I feel like we didn't really follow a specific path to any other of the films that we were researching in our research stages. We kind of took a bit from here and from there. We took bits from, like, we went on BBC Short Films website and watched things like All My Dreams on VHS, which is kind of a light-hearted film, and there's another twist in that one where there are kind of two main characters and you're kind of watching their relationship evolve and you're thinking that, oh, maybe one of them's going to find out something that the other one doesn't want them to know, and then there's a twist at the end to that as well, which is quite significant, and it doesn't go the way that the audience thinks it's going to go. So that's what we wanted to kind of achieve in ours. Like I said, In the Meadow, where the film takes a completely dark twist, which is what I kind of wanted to do more than the All My Dreams on VHS movie. But we did do a thriller last year, and some people in the group wanted to do something different, experiment, which is, I could understand where they were coming from. From my feedback, particularly about the film, I found that people didn't seem too excited about the film, whereas last year when I showed everyone, my friends, the film, I was quite proud to do so, and I got really, really good feedback. This year I got good feedback, but it's not my proudest piece of work because I didn't really follow what I really wanted to do. And I think it kind of shows with the feedback I got. They all said, oh, it was good, it was funny, and I got kind of mixed feedback. There was no sort of real emotion I felt from the audience. Like, I got a couple comments about, oh, that was a good shot here, that was a right shot, I like that bit. But it was not any specific comments about the entire movie, like, oh, that was a moving movie, that was powerful. I didn't get any of that kind of stuff. So that's what I will aim for in future. Well, the theory behind all narratives is you start off with a equilibrium. So I'm just sitting here in this room talking to the camera, and then all of a sudden there's a disturbance, a meteor comes through that window, and now my house is burning. I call the fire brigade, they come down and they, you know, clean up the mess and make everything go back to normal again. The restoration of equilibrium. That's the basic kind of model for a movie, any kind of movie. But in short films, there's not enough time to go through all that, so you usually start off in a destruction of equilibrium, or the equilibrium just doesn't get resolved. So you either have a cliffhanger end, or you jump straight into the action, which is what we kind of didn't do. We had a resolution at the end, and we had equilibrium at the beginning. So I think that we didn't really follow the path of the short film. We followed this path maybe for a longer film, and maybe our film would have been better off as a longer full picture.